Hi, hello, and welcome to yet another episode of IPL Tidbits with Sid. Uh, I don't know what is he doing. I mean, he just,
Yes.
yeah, no idea
Not
what is he
able to
doing.
show his face
Yeah,
after what happened
Shast.
yesterday.
No, nothing like that. Shast and Car. Okay. Hi, guys.
Okay, Sid,
What's
enough.
up?
Yeah,
All right, guys. So yesterday was Super Sunday. So we had two superb matches. So before we go
not really.
into okay, so not really. That's what Shaz said.
Yeah,
Okay, at least one match was good, right? I mean, it went
yeah.
up until
The
the
second match was good. Yeah,
yeah super over, and it was a lot of thrill and all of that. Okay,
yeah.
so we're going to analyze all of that in the day that was. All right, Sid, just wanted to ask you that. Okay, I mean, before going into the match analysis and all of that, an interesting thing I noticed was CSK versus RCB match. The toss segment, Ian Bishop comes and says, you know what, wear masks, use sanitizers, okay, and yeah, stay safe, stay home. So I know the IPL have been driving that message, but there's a lot of talk about should we actually have the IPL at this point of time when a country is in crisis. And yeah, the IPL is also doing its best to ensure that like people are safe and they provide some entertainment. So what are your thoughts on it, Sid?
Um, my personal opinion
Mm-hmm.
is it's good to have matches, especially any form of sport, happening at this point of time because it serves as a source of recreation for people who are watching the games, right? When you watch a match with your family members or with your friends or whatever, or even if you're watching it alone, it
Mm-hmm.
gives you that little bit of satisfaction. You're engaged in watching the game. You're having a sense of happiness in you when you're watching your favorite team play or other teams play. It's important. We need this because our mental health is deteriorating, and this is the only way, one of the only ways that it can become a lot better. So,
Yeah.
from that standpoint, I agree that it is needed.
Yeah, so in a lot of ways it actually helps us keep sane. Sports and art, okay, during difficult times it helps us keep sane. Shash, wanted to ask you this. Okay, in one sense IPL is also a livelihood, right? I mean, it's not like, what, like, why are you playing when this times are going? It's actually a livelihood. A lot of players, not only
Mm.
the players, okay, a lot of support staff, okay, who actually make because the event industry has gone down, right? And
Yes,
this IPL has actually helping a lot of people earn a livelihood, and in turn they can support their families as well. So your thoughts on it, Shash?
yes, very much true. As Sid mentioned,
Mm-hmm.
uh, it is currently required, I would say, considering that they're doing it in a bio bubble and the players are in their own zone. Otherwise, it would have been a little difficult for anyone. I mean, the bio bubble, what they're doing has taken a toll on quite a few players
Yeah.
because they have to deal with a mental fatigue as well, which some
Mm.
of them have not been able to. But as Sid mentioned, uh, try to keep our mind diverted away from whatever is happening. We have to stay positive at this point. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel as long as it doesn't lead to the surge in cases through the IPL,
Right.
it should go on.
All right. Thank you so much, guys, for your opinion. And I actually feel because, like, we do understand, right? Like, sport itself is a trivial pursuit, and that's what all the great poets and writers have told. But in times like this, if it can provide us some inspiration, if it can provide us that little joy that we are looking for, we do understand that the country is in a crisis, okay, and we all have to do our best to actually mentally lift people up. So we believe, at least as the things stand now, it is important and it is actually helping a few of us at least. So we do our best to bring joy to you guys, okay, and that's what this show is all about. All right, guys, so directly going into the show, the first match, okay, we build it as a match of the tournament, CSK versus RCB. So Shash, till the end of the 19th over, RCB would have fancied their chances, right?
Yes,
Mm,
yes, pretty much. I would say because on that pitch in Mumbai, you have
mm,
seen in the past that 200 has not been safe. All right.
mm,
Uh, and I feel Chennai were, below par until the 19th over. They sort of
mhm.
lost the momentum after the 11th or 12th over when they lost a few wickets in clusters,
Mhm.
where Duplessis and Raina got out in the same over, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just
Right.
not able to get the momentum. But then, you know, that last over just changed the entire
Yeah.
complexion of the game. I
Yeah.
would say they went into the dressing room more confident, and it would have deflated because 37 runs of
Uh-huh.
one over.
It's an
Yeah, it
IPL
is a
record,
game
by the
changer.
way. Yeah, it's an IPL record, by the way. Yeah.
I think it's a joint
Joint
highest,
record.
right?
Yeah. Chris
Yeah.
Gale had scored 37
Okay.
against Parmeshwaran when he was playing for Kochi
Oh,
Tuskers. But that
yeah,
was a
Kochi. Yeah,
long
yeah.
time back. That was
I
all
think I
those years
had
back.
been in that match, man. I had watched that live, I think, when he
Okay.
hammered him for like 37. Yeah.
All
I
right.
think again there was a no ball or something like that. Yeah.
Right. All right.
Yes, then I mean RCB they did start off well, to be
Mm-hmm,
honest. Like 3 overs for 40 was a pretty good beginning,
mm-hmm,
but they just kept on losing wickets.
mm-hmm.
Uh, the other point of concern, slight concern, is that again the depth in the middle order batting. I would say someone like Kyle Jameson coming in at number 7 is one position too high. We have a lot of bowling options. I
Mm-hmm.
would say we can think about strengthening our batting, because after ABD it looks a little spineless, because Washington Sundar is just not able to get on with a big hitting. He's trying to, but he's not able to succeed. So we have to see how we can get in more power at the lower middle order.
All right. So as always said, Shash is, I think he's explained the entire match. Then let's move on to the next match. All right, Sid. I'm just kidding. So before that, I want to ask you about that over from Jaddu. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, he was looking a little dehydrated. He's not even looking like that 100% fit. Okay. But just talk us through some of those shots. Okay. Like 5 sixers. Okay. About, I mean, he got a life when he was at 0.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Dan Christian dropped. It probably is one of the costliest, yeah, costliest drops in this IPL so far. All right. So just talk us through that man. Okay. We know he's a rock star. Okay. But that innings and coming back to take 3 crucial wickets and that run out. What a day for Jaddu.
It's a scary fact that you said that he was not at his 100%, but then to be able to score 5 sixes in that over
Uh-huh.
just goes to show what an incredible batsman he is. And we all know his power hitting capabilities. My God, that over just changed the match entirely. It gave them the right momentum going into bowling. And for him to come and take some crucial wickets, especially that of AB de Villiers, beautiful delivery.
Yeah,
He just
Maxwell.
and
Yeah.
Maxwell. He just turned the game upside down, not only with his batting, not only with his bowling, but with his fielding also.
Fielding.
He had a run out.
Run out, yes.
So
Yeah.
there are sayings that one player can't change the game, and you can't depend only on one person. Yesterday CSK depended on one person, and that one person delivered. So
Right.
that puts
Exactly.
that to rest.
So yesterday was that day, like, I mean,
Yeah, I think when they jokingly call him Sir Ravindra Jadeja, I think he was sort of trying to prove that, I'm everywhere in the field.
right, exactly.
Kindly beware of me.
Yeah, I think probably, like, I don't know, like if he had taken a lottery ticket yesterday, I think I'm sure he would have won. So it was just Jadeja's day, and
Yeah.
it was actually fair to say that RCB were the better team for the first 19 overs, but they just ran into this one man, okay, who was having a dream day. But it's nice to see the camaraderie between the two teams, right? I mean, especially when the final referral was going on. Shanmugh has also mentioned. Okay, it was all like, hey, macha, what's up, da? Like, what are you doing after that? Okay, so I mean, other than that is sport, isn't it, Shash? Right? So at the end of the day, you play really hard on the field, but
Yeah.
off the field, you're just mates.
Yes, actually, it was quite a funny incident. Siraj had taken out his gloves, and we all assumed that he's probably out. Then why is he reviewing it? Then later, when the hotspot was being checked, it did seem that there was no connection with the
Right.
bat.
And
And
he also didn't realize that. Siraj also didn't realize. He thought he was out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's good. That's what the IPL does. People coming from different countries or even playing for different states in India,
Mhm.
they get to play with each other, get to know each other, and they develop friendships. And this has helped the Indian cricket in the long term, which you've seen as well
Right.
in the performances.
Yeah, exactly. That's what gives them a lot of confidence, right? I mean, they get into international cricket and they actually play as if like, okay, they are actually like well versed with it. All right,
Yeah.
guys. So that was the match. CSK wins the match very, very comprehensively, and they are at the top of the table. So moving on to the afternoon match, which was a much, much closer match. Okay, Sid. Okay. First question. Okay, super over. Why didn't Bairstow come?
Uh, I don't know, a little bit of a brain fade maybe. It was surprising that Williamson went in.
No,
Of course.
they had 10 minutes, right? I mean,
Yeah.
brain fade doesn't happen for 10 minutes. It happens in a split of a second, right?
Then
Uh,
you need your guns. You need to go with guns blazing. You can't have. I mean, no questioning Williamson, of course. Like, he's a fantastic batsman, but
no, I'm
you
telling instead
want
of
someone.
Warner. Yeah,
Yeah,
instead of
you
Warner.
want Warner to open with someone like
Bairstow.
Bairstow, and that's it. No questions asked. Surprising that Williamson went in. Maybe there's a reason for that. We'll only find out in a couple of days' time. Maybe if they come out with that. But I was shocked to see Williamson going in.
Yeah, because he was already tired.
Tired. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one thing like we can understand, like he was already seeing the ball well and he was hitting it for so long. But tired and Bairstow, like it's not like he was out of form, right? He had scored
Oh,
38 of
he
18
was playing
balls.
amazingly.
Yeah. He doesn't have to be in form also to go and play 1 over, where
Ah,
he's not going to be. He's got full license to go
right.
out
I
and
mean,
play.
just a couple of hits and that would have turned the match. And as it turned out, it was that short run which actually made Sunrisers lose the match. So that is one thing. But yeah, but let's start at the beginning. Shash,
Yeah.
Prithvi Shaw. Okay, so we all criticized him throughout the entire last year. He came back to form in the domestic like tournament, and now he is proving to be a real match winner for the Delhi Capitals.
Yes, it seems like he's pretty hungry, to do well. We do see that slight change in technique, especially the backlift coming at a much straighter position, I would say. So, and we've always known that he's able to hit the ball quite well, so that he did that pretty well yesterday as well in the first 6 overs, and I think that provided the impetus for the Delhi Capitals, where they ended up getting a good total. Like 160 on that pitch is not easy to chase, and it was proven by the barest of margins, I would say.
Right.
Yeah.
Not even the barest of margins.
Not
even the barest of margins, as Kane Williamson would always say. Okay, poor guy, isn't he said? I mean, he does everything. Okay, what is with Kane Williamson and super overs? Okay, I mean, I'm sure they got there because of that one. Else, I think they would have lost by 15-20 runs. Okay, just because he was there. I mean, first of all, talk us through that wonderful innings. And yeah, another heartbreak in a super over for Kane Williamson.
It's totally unfortunate. Poor guy. I don't know what, like you said, something about super overs and Kane Williamson. It's like a love story. He batted his butt off. He was just batting sublimely. Nobody was able to get past his defense at all, and he was just batting wonderful. I think with that momentum, he decided to go and play, which gave him that kind of confidence that he can continue with the final over. But then just not able to do it.
Okay, so it is hard luck for the Sunrisers Hyderabad fans. But there's a lot of ifs and buts. They could have said, okay, all right, coming from behind, just 4 runs of 3 balls. They could have connected at least one.
Yeah.
Good over by Rabada, no? Last over.
Yeah, Rabada's over.
But Suchit actually played quite well, when he came in the end. I think it was his innings that sort of gave the momentum.
Right.
But one thing I would like to add, it is very disappointing to see that the Indian players that are there in the middle order are just not able to contribute for SRH.
Right.
Someone like Virat Singh, see, poor guy, I don't want to blame him, but then that innings, like 14 balls where he scored just 4 runs, that sort of proved the difference in the end. You either try to rotate the strike or go for the big hits, because by eating up so many balls, you're putting pressure on the batsman at the other end as well.
And even Vijay Shankar for that
Vijay
matter,
Shankar, exactly.
He's
Vijay
not able
Shankar,
to contribute even in one match, and he had a lot of opportunities.
Yes.
Yeah. He's missing out big time. I think he needs to really. He might have to lose a game to realize his importance in the fray of things. He needs to definitely learn that lesson.
Right. And remember, he was someone who was chosen ahead of people like Rishabh Pant, Ambati Rayudu, for the 2019 World Cup, because he was a 3D cricketer. All right. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Yeah. So it was a wonderful match, a match befitting a Super Sunday. Went to the super over, and in the end, Delhi Capitals came out triumphs. All right. So moving ahead, guys. So we have a very, very interesting match today. The Punjab Kings taking on the Kolkata Knight Riders. So KKR at the bottom of the table. All right. So Morgan just said after the last match, okay, like he's just tired of being behind the 8 ball all the time. And probably from the next time, we're just going to go all aggressive. He has done it with England before.
Hmm.
Okay, so what do you think, Shash? Can he do it with KKR now?
Well, he pretty much has a team, to go ahead and do whatever he said. It's just that they have to bat with intent. As I told earlier, they have to take some tough decisions and see if they can change the batting order or, replace a few guys. As I mentioned, I think Narayan at the top of the order is worth a try.
Mhm.
Gill definitely has a skill to kill, but he is not able to do so. A guy with such talent, who has represented the under 19 team as well, I think he has to be given a certain role. Probably open him with Narayan, and then
Or,
ask him
or
to
or
come
even
into the.
Tripathi for that matter. Rahul
Yeah,
Tripathi for that
Tripathi,
matter.
exactly.
Yeah,
Because this is one guy who is going and playing with some intent.
right.
Every ball there is some sort of urgency that you see while he's batting.
Mhm.
So these are the things, and someone like Morgan and McCullum, these guys are naturally aggressive. I'm talking about McCullum
Right. Yeah.
because he's, they think very in a positive way. So I'm surprised that they played this brand of cricket.
Yeah.
If they have to stay in the tournament, they definitely have to buck up and play the aggressive way.
Yeah, and especially win this match, two
Yeah.
points on the board would definitely help them. On the other side, Sid, the Punjab Kings. So they lost 3 matches in a row, but they won the last match. Okay, so slowly things seem to be settling down for them with Ravi Bishnoi back and bowling well, and Rahul also finding his groove. And I'm sure like one of these guys, Mayank or Gale or Puran, I think he's due, right? I mean,
Hmm.
he
He's
scored
due.
three
Yeah.
ducks out of four. So I think they seem to be in a better space right now.
Yeah, definitely. After coming on top in the previous game, they're looking to consolidate and make the most of the next couple of games. They
Mhm.
definitely want to make sure that they start the second leg of the season and go on a high, reach that all-time high. They did that last year as well. It was a little too late. I think this year they would have realized that we can't follow the same process of last year. So it's high time that Gale, Puran, and all the other guys, Arshdeep, they come into the picture and start playing their game. KL and Mayank, they just have to continue playing the game that they play and
Right.
probably get a bigger score.
Uh-huh.
I think that's what's been lacking. Apart from
Yeah.
KL's first game, they're scoring 25, 30, 50.
Yeah, all
That's
those
been good.
beautiful, lovely looking 25s and 30s, and they just
Absolutely.
get out.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
if they continue, if they convert, both of them say and play convert, then God bless all the other teams.
Yeah, they have to
Yeah.
get a bigger score. That is what they're lacking, as you mentioned.
Correct.
Overall team score,
Right. I
Man, if he
think
starts playing,
I think they would actually be better
as
off
you
chasing,
said,
yeah, because they know what the target is and they can
as you
plan
said,
accordingly. Yeah.
Puran is an exceptional talent. It's
Mm.
just that he's been on the wrong side of things, like getting run out without
Runouts,
hitting the
right.
ball and coming in at wrong situations, or let's say, hopefully, things go
he
his
needs
way.
one game, man. I think Puran needs one game where he plays his game without, any sort
Any
of,
inhibitions.
Yeah.
not only just inhibitions, just things going against his way.
Yeah,
But he
Mhm.
needs
going
that
his
one
way.
game. If he
Right.
gets that one game, he clicks, then, like I said, they definitely have the tails up already. It's going to go even more higher.
Right. So definitely. So Kings 11 Punjab, no, like probably the Punjab Kings. Okay, yeah, start as favorites today, but we are sure sometimes that clash at the bottom of the table can really be exciting. So make sure you enjoy the cricket today, guys, and remember this is going to be the link to predict the man of the match. And yesterday we had quite a few right predictions for both the matches. All right, so the man of the match it was of
Send it.
course. Huh?
I'm telling people, send your entries.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, for the first match, it was a very obvious choice. It was Sir Ravindra Jadeja. Okay, so we had quite a few right entries for that. And let's see who the lucky winner for choosing Sir Ravindra Jadeja is. All right, it's our man from the Caribbean islands, the West Indian
Ah,
Dri Russ.
Veras.
All
Come on.
right. Yeah,
Well done, man.
man. So play well today, man. They want you to be the man of the match today. Okay, and
I
and
think
congrats.
you have a career in voiceovers.
Yeah, and we
Yeah,
all. We
like
all.
Danish said.
Yeah. All right. So, Diras, congratulations. And for the second match, the man of the match was Prithvi Shaw, and we do have a few right. A lot of people thought it was Williamson. Who knows? I'm sure if SRH would have won, Williamson would have got the man of the match. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's how things are. Man of the match. All right. So we have a repeat winner today. It is
Kusuma
Kusuma Valli.
Valli.
Yeah, Kusuma
Okay.
Valli.
How many people got it right
3.
for the Delhi one? Only one?
3, 3.
3. Okay.
Yeah, all right. All right, guys. So congratulations. Well done. Congratulations to the winners. And as always, guys, enjoy the cricket. Stay home, stay safe, and keep commenting and keep watching our videos. Cheers, guys. Take care.